Hello everyone, my name is Kobe and welcome to Kitech Digital. Now, thank you all for joining me and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it that much. The love and support has been really amazing, and I really appreciate you that much. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about how I created this beautiful, cryptocurrency marketplace or cryptocurrency investment website over here. Now, this website have everything, information and also an investment opportunity for anybody who wants to create a cryptocurrency marketplace or website, or also an investment, website for your client or for anybody who requests for it, or even for yourself or for your business. So this is detailed tutorial, so I want you guys to pay particular attention about everything that I do in this video. Okay, so let me quickly take you around how the website really looks like. Now this is the home page of the website. Okay, so we have the ticker, what do you call it, scroll coins over here, which update almost every 24 hours. It's just updating all the time. Okay, so you see it over there. Anybody who visits your website is gonna see it over there. And also we have the header over here. Okay, so this is your logo, and then your menu items, and then you also have what the how do you call it, the button over here for people who wants to buy crypto. Okay, and then the hero section also. So this is basically a transparent what menu. Okay, a transparent header, sorry, transparent header. Okay, so the next section also talks about the hero side, which have a background of gradient, um, purple, and kind of like an orange color. Okay, so I'm gonna teach you how you was able to get this color blended very well. And then also we have two columns over here, one really talking about small bit of the website, just like an introduction of the website, and then this one is what um, a crypto or cryptocurrency exchange widget over here. Okay, so somebody can just click over here, enter the amount of crypto the person wants to see, and then automatically it will exchange it in USD. You can also change the there are a lot of currencies over here to change. Okay, so let's say you want to change it to euro. Okay, so you can change it to what euro, and then it will change, the price will change to what euro for you. The same way applies to if you want ethereum, you can what change it, and then the price will also what change it for you. So basically you see the change. Okay, the kind of change that really is going on instantly. Okay, you're gonna see it instantly. And then we have these two buttons over here. One directs you to buy and sell, and then the other one directs you to the coin market. Okay, so basically that is for the hero session. And then the next session also is just a small widget over here, which gives you an insight of the top 10 crypto coins. Okay, so their graph too is what over here, and then the change, and then the market cap. Okay, so you see it all, and then the price too, you see everything. 24 hours it changes. Okay, so whatever change that happens, it changes. And then this one is also another session, which also gives you each crypto and it's what in different currencies over here. Okay, so if you want the euro, you can click over here, and it will give you its equivalent to what euro. If you want the Great Britain pounds, you can also what click over there, and it will give you the pound sterling, the price of it. Each of them, this is basically the top 10. Okay, you can select the ones that you want to show over here, and then it will show. And then if you want dollars or whatever it is, you can select it, and then it's gonna show. So that is what with this column. And then with this one is just a cryptocurrency news. Okay, so with this one, it's also a feed that it's integrated into the website, because I didn't want to write any kind of content. I just wanted a feed from somewhere whereby I get some small news on the website that people will be enthusiastic to read about it. So I integrated this feed into it, whereby it changes all the time. At the moment the other website changes it, this one also what changes. Okay, and then so that is what just a news item over there about cryptocurrency. And then the widget over here, okay, this is a section where the same widget on top is placed down over here, okay, for a cryptocurrency what conversion. And then we also have another section that talks about what a simple list of what cryptocurrency. Okay, so that is what the top basically the top 10 of the cryptocurrencies that are performing well. Okay, and then another session over here is just like a call to action for people to join millions of people around the world buying and selling cryptocurrency. So when the person clicks over here, it takes the person to what this place. Okay, so when the person clicks over, it takes the person to this page. And then we also have what the how do you call it, the footer session. Now this footer session have what 3 columns over here. Now this one talks about the your company. This one talks about your services that you offer. And then this one is also what a donation button. Okay, so that you can place a donation button over here so that people can be able to what donate to support your cause, whatever that you are doing. So if you want people to donate to support your cause, they will be able to what scan this one or copy your your how do you call it, your crypto address, and then send you some coins over there. So if you want to support me, you can also what click over here and then send me some coins from your cryptocurrency account. Now basically that is it. So if you have Ethereum, you can what the person can click over here and it will change. You have Stellar, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, all of them, it will change for you. Okay, so basically that, and then this is what the footer bottom over here, displaying your your copyright, and then also your how do you call it, your social handles over here. Okay, so basically that is it. And then we have this one to send you to the front. So that is what with the home page. Okay, now let's go to the market side. So with the market side, it's also what listing all the cryptocurrencies, the prices and everything over there. Okay, so as you can see, we have these cards over here which shows the trending cryptocurrencies over there. We have the market, with its market cap, with it what prices, and with it graphs too over here. Okay, so people can see all the top 50, can even click over here to see the next one, that is the next 50 what cryptocurrency over there. So all the cryptocurrencies will be shown over here, so people can take a look at it and see how the cryptos are doing. And then also you can also see the next session also is all about what crypto. So everything, this is just a marketplace where people can get a fair idea of how all the cryptos are doing. Okay, so they can check it out. And then the same call to action over here, which will send the person to the buy and sell over there. And then we also have the converter. Now this converter is basically a cryptocurrency converter and then a currency converter. Okay, so if somebody needs a currency converter, you can even the person can come over here and then change maybe euro to USD. So how much is €1 to USD? The person can check it out. If the person wants different thing, let's say I'm in Ghana, so let me look for Ghana cedis. Let me see if I can see Ghana cedis in it. Yes, so so maybe Ghana cedis, right, to USD, okay, or to any other, to Bitcoin or whatever it is. Okay, so let's say I want to see how much is 1000 Ghana cedi to USD. So that is it. I can see it over here. If any kind of like um, um, currency or even Bitcoin, you can even check it over here. Okay, so if I want to buy a Bitcoin and I have money, I can check it over here. So if I have, let's say, $1,000 and I want to buy Bitcoin, okay, so how much is $1,000 to Bitcoin? I can check it over here. Okay, the same way applies to this one. So Bitcoin to to USD, you can also check it over here. So this is basically a converter page. Okay, and then the same footer section is over there, where you have all your things over there. And then we also have the buy crypto. So I will show you how you can be able to integrate cryptocurrency affiliate system into your website, whereby you can either people can contact you and then you help them buy cryptocurrency, or they can click over here for them to buy it on their own. Okay, so as you can see, this is the basically showing the top 10 coins over there. Now you can decide to show more. Okay, so any coin that the person is looking for, okay, the person can set. So let's say I'm looking for Bitcoin Cash. Okay, so I can search over here. Now when I click on trade, okay, it takes me to the trading platform where they can trade over there. Okay, so any amount that they want to trade, you see Bitcoin Cash to BTC. Okay, so if you want to trade exchange crypto instantly, if you want to exchange from Bitcoin Cash to Bitcoin itself, you can. Okay, so anything that you want to you can change it to over here. You can change all the current the coins over here. Okay, any amount, anything that you want to exchange, you can trade from here. Okay, so anything you swap it's more or less like an exchange thing, and then the person will enter their address over here. Just click on I agree, and then click on exchange, and then the process will follow. So basically that is with the trading part. So you can either help the person to trade by the person filling this form over here, or the person can do it him or herself. Okay, so that is why I said you can do it yourself. Click on trade to start trading in any cryptocurrency of your choice. Fast, secure, and easy to trade on our online platform. So basically that is it. So let's go to the next one, is your about page. Okay, so with the about page, you can create an about page that talks about your business. Okay, so we help create financial freedom. Okay, so talk to us. So whatever thing that is you can list your your partners or your team people over here, your services, what you do. Okay, so these are some of the services: crypto investment advice, crypto asset management, crypto investment, crypto stock investment, and then the investment process. How is it done? So you submit an inquiry, we have a Zoom discussion, and then investment is paid, and then you enjoy your profit. So basically that is the about page. And then we also have a contact page. Okay, with a contact page, people can easily drop talk to you over there. So this is how the contact page also looks like. Now with the contact page, we have two forms. One is to send an inquiry, maybe the person wants to invest, and then the other one is just to drop a message, any message that the person wants to drop over there. Okay, and then still over here we still have this one over here. So basically that is it. Okay, that is how the whole website looks like. Okay, so I hope you guys will be able to enjoy this video, and then you can be able to also create this amazing and beautiful website over here. Now this website was created using free theme and free resources, free plugins. Everything that I use over here is free. I didn't buy anything, and that is why I want to do this video, to help you guys to be able to able to also create your own website for free. Okay, so I am going to show you how I created this one step by step. But before we go on, I want you to like this video. I want you to share the video to your friends, okay, to everybody. Help me reach 500 subscribers within before the month end. Okay, I really need it. I really need that 500 subscribers. Let's push the channel for it. Okay, so let's jump into the video real quick. Okay, so guys, so before we can be able to create this amazing website over here, let me go to the home page. Now we need there are certain things that we need. Okay, so we need hosting, we need we need to buy a domain, or we need to install, even we need to install WordPress. Okay, now basically the hosting and the domain, I'm not really going to touch about it because I've done video of how to create how to get cheap domain and then cheap hosting. So if you're really interested in it, I'll leave some links in the description so that you can watch those videos, or you can even click some links over there to get those cheap domains. Okay, now website WordPress also installation, I've done videos, countless I think 2 videos on how to install WordPress on your cPanel, and then also install WordPress on your computer. Okay, so if you don't know how to install it, I'll still leave the links over there. Please check it out and then watch it so that you can all follow this video together. Now I'm going to use this website over here. Okay, so this is an empty website with nothing on it. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so I want to create this one on this one. Okay, so this is how it looks like. There is nothing on it. Now I use this one to create a music store, but I'm going to use this one to create the new website that we are going to create. So to start with it, now guys, this is how the website looks like. Okay, every website needs a theme to make it function well, a theme to make it work well. Okay, and that is why we are going to use the best theme that is trending now, to be able to to be able to create this beautiful website, cryptocurrency website that we want to create. So we need a theme, so we have to go back to our dashboard over here. But before we even install the theme, there are certain things that we need to do first. Okay, we need to do some few settings of WordPress. So let's hover on tools over here, settings over here. Okay, hover on settings over here, and then go to general. Now we want to set the name of our website. Okay, so the name of our website is cryptocurrency marketplace. Okay, and then our site title, let me check this one. So buy, sell and invest in crypto. Okay, so that is what our site title. So make sure you put your tagline. So make sure you put your site title over here, and then your tagline also over here. Okay, and then make sure that your web address is correct. Okay, if you are using if you are on hosting the website online. Okay, but if it is offline, you can ignore this one because it will be on localhost. And then check your admin address. Okay, and then membership. Do you want people to register on the on the website? Basically this one, we don't want people to register, so I'm going to leave all of them alone, and then I will set my time to Accra. Okay, and then I'll click on save changes, because everything is all right for me. Now that I have my site title and tagline set, all what I need to go is I'll go straight to permalinks over here. Okay, permalinks, and then I'll set the permalinks to what post name. Okay, and then I'll click on what save. Now I set it to post name because I want the links to be what pretty. I want the links to be nice. Okay, I don't want any kind of links that will mess up the SEO. I want the links to be very, very nice so that it will be what SEO friendly. That is the most important thing. So now that we have this one set and then we save it, now let's move on to the next one that we're going to do to install a theme. Okay, you have to install a theme that will work on our website. So to install a theme, we hover on appearance over here and then click on themes. Now this is the theme that we have currently. That is the 2022 theme over here. But we are going to install a new theme, okay? And the new theme we are going to install will give us the real function, structure or the building blocks of our website. Okay, now that theme will help us to customize our website the way we want it, and that is why I particularly like to use that particular theme, because it gives me access to every part of the theme. It doesn't restrict me with what color, it doesn't restrict me with customization. Everything is free for me to be able to use. There are a lot of themes that I've used before, but this current theme that I currently do videos on it is basically an amazing theme, and that is why I like it so much. Okay guys, so to have that theme, it is rather unfortunate that a very best theme is not in the WordPress directory or the repository. It is not there. Okay, so we have to open a new tab. Okay, so let's open a new tab and then type in Kitech Digital / Rishi theme. Okay, just type in this one, kitechdigital.com / Rishi theme, and then we will download that theme and then we'll use it on our new website. Okay, so it will take you to this page over here. Okay, and when you get to this page over here, all what you need to do is to click on free download over here. Okay, just click on free download, this button or this blue big button over here. Okay, that is all what you need. Just click on the free download. Okay, so this will open for you. Okay, now when it opens, just fill in your name, your details, everything. Okay, make sure that your email address is correct. Okay, because they're gonna send you the file over there, or you can they will open an account for you to over here so that you'll be able to download the theme. So make sure that your email address is correct. You fill in your name, your first name, your last name, and then you click on download. Okay, I've already downloaded the theme, so I'm not going to download, but at the moment you click on download, a page will open for you to download the theme. Okay, and they will also send you an email in your email for you to download the theme. Okay, so it is very simple for you to download. So just click on it and then download the theme. Now after downloading the theme, okay, you come to you come over here, click on add new over here. Okay, and then click on upload theme, just this one, upload theme. Okay, now choose the theme from your from your files, from your computer. Choose the theme that you downloaded from your computer. So locate where the theme is. So my theme is on the desktop, and then I have it in this one, tech blog, and then this is it. Okay, this one over here. So this is the theme that I downloaded. I'll just click on open over here, and then I'll click on install. Okay, so after it is installed, you have to activate the theme. So you click on activate over here. Very good. So after you have activated the theme, it will tell you to install and activate the companion, Rishi companion. Okay, so make sure that you also click on this blue button over here. So click on it. It will activate the companion for you. So this is the Rishi companion. Okay, this is the very beautiful Rishi companion. Okay, so we are good to go. So let's take a look at the website and let's see how it looks like. So let's take a look at how the website looks like from previously. Let's see. Okay, so this is how the website looks like. Okay, so it doesn't have anything. Now if you go to the back end of it, it only have these pages. Let me go to pages and then see how it looks like. Oh, I only have these 2 pages over here. Okay, so I'm going to trash this one and I'm going to leave this one over here. Now let me go and do some small clearance from the dashboard. So I'm going to dismiss this one, and then I'll go to screen options and then untick everything over here so that I'll have a clean and smooth dashboard. I don't want to be seeing all those things. Okay, so guys, now that we have our theme installed and everything is on course, now our next one is to install some plugins. Okay, so most of the things that you see over here, like this ones and all these ones, are basically some plugins that help us create this beautiful thing as you see over here. So we have to make sure that all those plugins are well installed so that we can start designing our website. So let's go to the dashboard. I want to move this one over here. Let's go now. I've really kept these things over here. Okay, let me close this one, let me close this one, close this one, close this one, and close this one too. I've really kept this links over here because we're going to use all these links. Okay, all these websites are like some cryptocurrency websites that we will be using. That is why I've kept it opened over here. I don't want to be opening it like as we get there. Okay, so basically now that we have like I said, we're going to install some plugins. Okay, so there are some about 10 or 11 plugins that we are going to install to help us get the beautiful website that we have. Now the first plugin that we're going to install is obviously Elementor. Now I have it installed already because I installed it after whilst I was about to install the theme. Okay, so if you haven't installed it, now go to plugins over here. Okay, and then click on add new. Click on add new. Now after you click on add new, search for a plugin called Elementor. Okay, now this plugin is a page builder. Okay, it is a page builder. It helps you build your pages. So all these beautiful pages that you see over here, yeah, it was built by the plugin. Okay, by the Elementor plugin. So we are going to install this one. So this one is already installed and activated, but if it is not installed, you see it just like this one. Okay, so just click on install and activate it. Okay, after you activate it, now we will install some few, or you can leave it, don't activate it. We will install some few plugins first and then we will activate it. So basically I want to show you guys some of the plugins that we are going to install from the other end. So we will install let me bring out my notepad over here so that you guys will see what some of the plugins that we are going to install. So basically we are going to install all these plugins over here. Okay, all these plugins over here. So we will install Elementor. We've installed it. We will install mega element add-ons for Elementor. So let's copy this one and go to the plugins and then paste it over here, and then it's supposed to show. So if it doesn't show, don't worry, let's delete the and just type in mega element. Okay, just type in mega element. So the plugin that we are going to install is this one. Okay, this one, mega element by Craft Plugins. Okay, so this is the one that we want to install. So just click on install. Okay, I have already installed it. Okay, now the next one we're going to install is Classic Widget. Now this one is a WordPress plugin. Okay, we were using it first, and then when the Gutenberg came, they ignored it. So just install this one, Classic. Not the editor. Sorry, where is it? Oh, let me search for it. Not the Classic editor, the widget. Okay, Classic Widget. So install that one. Yeah, this one, Classic Widget. Okay, yeah, it is from WordPress. Okay, so just install that one. Don't activate it, just install it. Okay, just click on it to install it, and then contact form 7. So we're going to install another one too called contact form 7. Okay, so install that one also. Install that one also. So install that one, and then install. These are the crypto ones that you need to install. Okay, that will help us get all those crypto things on our website. Now they are 1 2 3 4 5 6. There are 6. Okay, this ones, there are 6. Now I want you to install all of them. So the first one that you have to install is what? Crypto converter widget. So just come over here, type in crypto converter widget. Okay, crypto converter widget. Yeah, this one, you see it over here, from currency rate. Okay, now this plugin adds this one over here. Okay, that is the plugin that we're going to use. So make sure you install this plugin. Okay, and then also install cryptocurrency all-in-one. Okay, install that one also, cryptocurrency all-in-one. This one over here, cryptocurrency all-in-one. Yeah, so this one over here. Okay, cryptocurrency all-in-one. That is from what? Is it Swaply? Okay, that one will help us display prices, and then prices in a chat form, and then people will trade using our affiliate link, and then we also get what money. Okay, so that is what this one. Now also the next one that we are going to install is these two plugins are from Cool Plugins. Okay, so they are one of the best cryptocurrency plugin developers around. Okay, so we're going to install this one, which is what? Cryptocurrency donation box, and then we also install cryptocurrency widget price ticker and coins. Okay, price ticker and coins list. Okay, we install this one, and then we install this one. Okay, make sure you install these two things. Okay, all from Cool Plugins. Make sure you install them. Okay, click on install. Don't activate them first. Don't activate them yet. And then we also install this one also, which is called cryptocurrency widget pack. Okay, cryptocurrency widget pack. Okay, we installed this one also. Now this one is also this one, first one over here. Okay, that is also from what? Blocksera. Okay, we're also going to install this one. Okay, yeah, so make sure you install that one also. And then the last one is what? Bitcoin news, and that brings us what? The news on the website. So Bitcoin news. Okay, make sure you install that one also. This one, this right here. Okay, make sure you install it. Okay, so you realize that the news keep changing. Okay, so as you can see, it has what? It has changed. Different news are over here. Okay, it keeps changing because it gives us the feed that we need. Now I set it to 1 because of my design over here, but you can set it as many as you want. Okay, depends on how you want it. And so now that you have all those plugins installed, okay, what we're going to do is to go to what? Install plugins. Now you have all these plugins installed. Okay, so all we have to do is what? Just click over here. Okay, and then untick the ones that you have what? Installed already. Okay, and then I'm going to untick this one-click demo import to. I don't want to import anything. I will be in the course of the after everything. For those of you who are so lazy that you don't want to what you don't want to learn, I'll show you how. If you want this whole website, I'll show you how to what? Import the website onto your domain. Okay, so if maybe you can't design it yourself, I'm not saying you are lazy, maybe you can't design it yourself, but you want the website. Okay, so I'll show you how you can get the whole website itself. Okay, that I'll give you all the templates, everything for you to import onto your website. That is why I have this one-click demo import installed. Okay, but then let's move on. So after everything is said and done, just click over here and then click on what, activate. Okay, and then click on apply. Now the activate is also can be shown over here. Okay, so just click on activate and click on apply. Select activate and click on apply. Okay, very good. So now that we have all these ones done, okay, we have what, activated all the plugins, everything is what, working perfectly. Now first things first, you see this notice over here, it says what, hi Kobe, please enter open exchangerate.org free API key for crypto to fiat prices conversions. Okay, so you need this API key, this free API key from this website. Okay, so all what you need to do is what, just click over here to enter the API key, and then you will be redirected to this place. Okay, this place. Now this API key gives you all the how do you call it, all these things that you see over here. Okay, this cool prices, a list that you see over here, all these things, it is from the API key. Okay, that gives it to you. Now you need to enter those API key over here. Now don't worry, if you don't have it, you can create an account over here. So it says what, click here to what, get open exchange rate free API. So just click over here. When you click on it, it will bring you to what, this place. Okay, you'll be redirected to this place. You see, open exchange rate.org. Okay, you have to what, create an account over there. So create an account over there. After creating an account, just click on what, app IDs. Okay, when you click on app IDs, you will be given the chance to create your own API keys. Okay, so as you can see, you can create the the API keys over here. Okay, so for me, they've given me what, only 2 API keys because I have used these 2 API keys. But yours, you realize that they'll tell you to what, generate new API key. So you can generate a new API key. Okay, so let's say I want to use this API key. So let me call this one crypto. Okay, and then I'll save it. So after you generating it, you have to what, rename it, and then I'll copy this one. Okay, so let's say I want to copy it, and then I'll come over here, and then I'll paste it over here. Okay, I'll paste it over here, and I'll click on save. So as you can see, the message is what, is gone. So we have what, we have saved our what, our API. Now it is connected to our website, and we can what, use all the widgets that is provided for us over here. Okay, very good. So if you see over here, now what do we have on the front end? Now on the front end, we have what, we have this sticker widget over here, scrolling widget over here. Okay, which is on the header. Okay, we have this one over here, and then we also have what, we also have this cryptocurrency, which is what, which is changing all the time. Okay, we have this one over here, which it is from what, currency what, this place. Okay, yeah, but I can also show you a different place you can get this kind of thing over here. Okay, and then we also have this cool graph, market cap, everything, display prices over here. Okay, and then we have this also currency conversions over here. Okay, with this crypto currency news over here, and then we have what, cryptocurrency converter 2 over here. The same converter which is placed over here is also displayed over here. Okay, and then we have this simple list 2 over here with this picture. Okay, and then we have this one. So we're going to design the website, okay, from scratch, and then after that we would step by step we will go from there. So we're going to start from here. Okay, so now let's create a page. So we're going to design the home page first. Okay, so let's create a page. So what we have to do is what, to create a page. So we'll go to all pages. Now as you can see, there are no pages over here, only one page over here. Then we're going to click on this one to create a new page. Oh, sorry, let me go back. Okay, let me ignore this ones. Okay, and then click on this one to create a new page or add a new page. Okay, okay, so we're gonna call it home. We're gonna call it home, and then guys, for now we are just going to publish and just update it. But before we even go further to do whatever we're going to do, I forgot that we have to do this thing first. Okay, so let's go to let's over on appearance over here. Okay, and then go to customize. So I want to open it in a new tab, customize. So now that we are done with this one, I want to close it. Okay, so we have to customize our page and our website. Okay, especially with the colors, the layout, and how we want it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to colors first. Okay, now you can set the colors for your theme. Okay, so what are your theme colors? So for us, I want to choose this particular color, this color. Okay, so I want to use the base. Okay, so let me see if I can set the base for it as this one. Okay, I want to use the base as this one, and then also use this one. And what I'm going to do is okay, so I'll keep it this one, then with the color 4, with the color 4, I'm going to make it a little bit lighter. Okay, so I think this is what this is good. Okay, this is good. Now then, with all these colors over here, okay, I want us to change it to suit our colors. Okay, because I want everything to be in our colors. Okay, I want everything to be in our colors. So this one will be this one will also be this. Okay, very good. Okay, so now that we have this one set, we can even reduce the opacity of this one a little bit. I think this is good. This is good. So now that we have this one set, we are good to go. Okay, so we have our color set. We are good to go. Okay, we're good to go. We can even set the the site background, but I think white is okay. Now that we have our color set, now with the header we will come back when we set up our menu. Okay, and then the same thing applies to our footer. We'll come back over there, but the colors was the most important thing for us because we'll be using it throughout. Okay, so basically we are good to go, and then let's talk about typography. Okay, so what are some of the the typography that we want to use? Let me check this one. I forgot what I used over here. Let me check over here and then see the typo I used so that it will run through all the website. Okay, so let me go to the font. Okay, so it's Poppins and Spartan. Okay, so all the headings are Spartan and the fallback is sans serif. Okay, so when you go over here, customize, this one is Poppins. So we're gonna look for Poppins. Okay, so look for Poppins. Okay, and then let me see. 18 regular, okay, 48 bold, 700. Okay, so that is what this one. To the heading one is Spartan. How do you spell the Spartan? Yeah, SPART. Okay, so yeah, this one, that is for the heading. Okay, and then it is what, 748 48 48 700 bold. Okay, so we have this one set. This one is also what, Spartan. Okay, this one is also Spartan. Okay, so all of them are what, Spartan. So guys, make sure you set it the way you want it. Okay, but I want it this way, that is why I'm setting it that way. So make sure that you set it the way you want it. Okay, so the fallback is what, sans serif. Yeah, very good. So now that we have everything correct, we can click on what, save, to save everything. So we have our our font, and then our how do you call it, our color set. Okay, so now we can go back to the home page. When we refresh the home page and see what happens, the colors is supposed to what, to have effect on whatever we did over there. Okay, very good. So yeah, everything is in place now. Okay, so now we have everything set up, everything is correct. Now what we're going to do is we are going to go over here where it says template. Okay, so click on it and then change the template to Elementor what, full width. Okay, change it to Elementor full width, click on update, and then we're going to what, edit with Elementor. So click on edit with Elementor over here, and then let's start to what, to edit our what, our website. Okay, so now we are going to design our website. Like I told you, Elementor is what, just a drag and drop what, page builder. Okay, so whatever you want over here, you just drag it. So if you want a text, you drag it over here. Okay, and then the text will be placed over here for you to what, to edit it. Yeah, so as you can see, I can decide to what, write anything I want to write over here. So let's say I want to write cryptocurrency. I'll write it. I can style it. If I go to style over here, I can what, style it the way I want it. Okay, so maybe I want to change the color to black. Okay, I can even change the what, the font to what, to whatever I want. Okay, so maybe I want to change the font to what, to this Spartan. Okay, so I can what, I can change it the way I want it. Okay, so basically that is it. So let's say I want to change it to what, Spartan. Okay, so as you can see, I can change it to that what, font. So basically that is how it is. If I want to add maybe an image, I'll click over here, it will give me all the widgets over here. Okay, and then I'll drag in an image widget over here. Okay, and then I can click on it to what, upload any image that I want. Okay, so I can just click on it, and then if I have images over here, I can upload. If I don't have, I'll just select from my what, my my computer where the images are, and then just upload my images over there. Okay, so let's say these are my images, and then I can just what, upload them over here. So let me, now that I'm here, let me just upload all my images first. Yeah, these are all the images. Let me just click on open. Okay guys, so images are uploaded, so we can click on one image and then just set it over here, and then you can see it will drop over here for us. Okay, and then we can style it the way we want it. So basically that is how you can be able to what create your website just by dragging and dropping it over there. Okay, now I'm going to, you know, start it from scratch. Okay, just like the way we have this one over here. So I'm going to start everything from scratch, just like this one, this website over here. Okay, so as you can see, with this website we have the hero section over here. Okay, we're not going to talk about these two things, but we are talking about what is over here. Okay, so basically that is what we are going to talk about. So we have the hero section, and that is what we are going to create. So to create the hero section, what we're going to do is we're going to pick, if you can see, this is what a 2-column. Okay, this is 1 column, this is 1 column. So we're going to pick a 2-column what structure over here. Okay, and then we will what, we will you know, start designing the column. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to give it what, let's say a full width. Okay, but let me see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick, instead of 2-column, I'll pick 3-column. Okay, so I'm going to pick 3-column. So let's say I'm picking 3-column. So let me pick this one, this 3-column. Okay, yeah, very good. And then I'll give it full width. Okay, and then I'll say no gap. Okay, yeah, very good. And then I'll give the height to a minimum height. Okay, I'll give the height to a minimum height, and then I'll give it, let's say 700, or 700 is too much, let's say 600. Okay, yeah, very good. So now that we have this way, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, you know, give this one 45, give this one also 45. Okay, and then give this one what, 10. Okay, so what I'm going to give is I'm going to give this one, this space 10. I'll give this one 45, 45. I'll give this one also 45. Yeah, okay, so that we have something like this. Okay, and then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to give, you know, this whole thing a background. Okay, so I'm going to go to style over here. Okay, and then I'll come to gradient over here. Now I'll give it with a gradient with background. So I'm going to give here our color. Okay, so let's, yeah, so this is not the color that we want. Let me pick the color from here. So this is the color that we want, 3C0E59. Okay, so that is the color that we want, 3C0E59. So put it in it. Okay, so this color. Okay, and then we also want this kind of, you know, this kind of like orange color over here. Okay, so this orange color. Okay, yeah, very good. Now as you can see, this one is on the top and this one is what, in the down. Okay, now we will have to what, switch it. Okay, so what we're going to do is what, we're going to change the angle. Okay, so to change the angle, it depends on what you want to do. So you can switch it this way, or you can what, switch it this way. Okay, so I think the best thing we can do is what, to switch it this way and then change the colors. Okay, so we can what, pick this one, give it this color, and then change this color to what, to this one. Okay, like this. Okay, yeah, so that we will have the kind of what color that now that we have this one, now we have to what, change the you know, the angle of this one, so that it will have like more, this one is more than this one. That is not what we want. Okay, so what we want to do is what, the location of this one, let me shift this one over here. Okay, so we want to change this location. Okay, so that we're going to have, you know, something like this, and then switch this one a little bit. Okay, now let's take a look at how this one looks like. Okay, so as you can see, this one looks something like this. Okay, so the same way we're gonna do it. We're gonna shift it a little bit and then change this location also. Okay, so we don't want it like that, we want it something like this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we can make it something like this, and then either increase or decrease the location. So let's say this is what 200. Okay, let me see, let's take a look at how this one looks like. Okay, so this one bends down. Okay, so you have to make sure that it's really adjust to whatever that you want. Okay, so okay, and this one also, so we just trying to make sure that it does whatever thing that we want. Okay, so basically let's take a look. Let's say it is like this. Okay, but we're gonna leave it like this because with this one, as you can see, it's having what, a tilt bottom. Okay, so we're going to what make that tilt bottom. Okay, so I want to give this one a reddish, a little bit red color. Okay, yeah, so let's say 210 is okay for us. And then what we're going to do it, we're going to give this one that bottom tilt. Okay, so when we are on style right now, so let's go down, and then you see over here shape divider. Okay, so what we're going to do is what, to change the shape, the bottom shape. Okay, so click on shape divider over here. Okay, so you have the shape divider. Now we want it at the bottom. Okay, so switch it to the bottom, and then over here look for tilt. Okay, so click on tilt over here, and as you can see, the divider is over here, but that is not what this one looks like. Okay, this one doesn't look like that, it looks differently. So what we want is what, we flip it. Okay, so we flip it this way. Yeah, so as you can see, we can flip it this way, and then you can what, change, or change the height the way you want it, anyhow you want it. Okay, so you can decide to change the height anyhow you want it, depend on you. Okay, so looking at this one over here, yeah, so we can change the height the way we want it. Okay, okay, so now that we have it similar to the one that we are looking for, now the next one that we're going to do is what, we're going to write this one. Okay, so as you can see, this one says what, crypto currency marketplace. Okay, so I spelled the cryptocurrency wrong. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick a heading widget over here, this one, put it over here. Okay, just put the heading over here, and then insert this heading in it. Okay, now we will style it the way we want it. So we go to style, and then we change it to what, white. Okay, and then we change the text to Spartan. Okay, so we choose Spartan, and then we can decide to increase it to what, maybe 48. Okay, so let's take a look. Yeah, okay, and then we can bolden it the way we want it. So let's look at how this one looks like. It's a little bit bold, so we bolden it, maybe let's say 700, give it what, a width of 700, which is in fact okay. So now that we have this one set up, now what do we have again? We have a small description over here. So we'll pick the description over here. Now I want to change this text. Okay, so I want to correct the spelling. So crypto, yeah, crypto currency market. Okay, so now let's click on this hamburger icon over here, and then bring in a text widget over here. You can either choose a text widget or even a heading widget, depends on you. Okay, but when you choose a text widget, and then insert your text in it, and then style it the way you want it. Okay, so make sure that you style it the way you want it. So let's go ahead and style it. Change this one to poppins. Change this one to poppins. Okay, and then change the size to, let's say, 18 or 20. Okay, let me look at how it is. Yeah, I think 20 is okay. Okay, so now, yeah, it is getting in shape. Okay, so now that we have it ongoing, now the next one is the buttons. Okay, so we need the buttons over there. So click over here and then search for buttons. So you can use this one or this one, but I'm going to use this one. Okay, so we search for buttons, we place it over here. Okay, we place this button over here. Now what is written on the button is what is buy and sell crypto. Okay, now we haven't created all those pages, so we will link all those buttons later on. Okay, but let's write buy and sell crypto. So buy and sell what? Crypto is this one. Okay, so you can link it whenever you are ready. Okay, you can even bring what an icon over there. As you can see, there is an icon, an arrow icon. So let's choose the icon and then search for what? Arrow, and then choose this arrow and then insert in it. Now the arrow is what? After the crypto. Okay, you can increase the spacing the way you want it. Okay, so if this is good for you, you are good to go. But I want to change it. So as you can see, this one is what have what a background of what our color, this color. Okay, this kind of color. So I want to change this one and give it that color. Give it that color. Okay, here. So now that I have the color set, now I want, if I hover on it, okay, I want it to have the kind of like color that I want. I don't want this one. Okay, so as you can see, this one, if I hover, it gives me a transparent color, and that is exactly that what I want. So I want to give a border, solid border of what 1, and the color should be the same color as this one. So I want to pick this color and then bring it over here. Okay, so I have this one. Now I want the border radius to be, let's say, 20. Okay, so 20 is not good, so let's make it 50. Okay, so the border radius of 50. Now if I hover on it, okay, if I hover on it, I want it to what? I want it to change to what? To be transparent. So let's click on hover over here, and then the text color, let's give it white. Okay, and then the border background to, let's give it to what? A transparent. This is what, this is the background color, so let's give it to a transparent color. Okay, transparent color. So when we hover on it, it should give us a transparent color, but we want the border color to be also what? White. Okay, so that when we hover, we get this white border color over there. Okay, just like what we have over here. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now that we have it done, we can easily duplicate it. Okay, so we can easily duplicate it. So let's just click on what? Duplicate, to duplicate it. Okay, but with this one, we want this one to have what? Instead of buy and sell, we want it to what? Coin market. Okay, so we say coin market. Okay, and then you also have what, an arrow, but the arrow is a different arrow. Okay, so let's search for another arrow, and then this time around we want this kind of an arrow. Okay, let me see. Oh, sorry, let me see. Yeah, okay, so it is not that kind of arrow, but it is a different kind of arrow, but then we can use this one. Okay, this one over here, but we want this one to be before. Okay, so we set it to what, to before. Okay, and then we can also increase it a little bit. Okay, now what we're going to do is we want this one to be transparent rather. Okay, so we go to style over here, and then with the background we want it to be transparent, but before that let me copy this color first. With the background we want it to be transparent. Okay, and then with the solid color we want it to be white. Yeah, very good. And then when we hover on it, okay, what we want is, when we hover on it, we want the color to change to white. Alright, but the background should be this color. Okay, so that when we hover it's gonna be this, but we want this background also to be what, to be this. Okay, so that when we hover we have this color, when we hover on this one we have this, when we hover on this one we have this, the same way. Okay, but guys, as you can see, this one is what, almost like the same. Okay, so how do we make it like that? Now what we're going to do is we click over here, and then let's go to advanced. Okay, and then with the advanced, okay, you see the width over here. Okay, so you can change the width to what, auto inline. Okay, it's gonna be inline. The same way applies to this one. Okay, just change the width to what, auto inline. Okay, go to advanced, and then change the width to what, auto inline. Okay, so as you can see, it is what, inline. Okay, it is in line with it, and that is exactly how we can make it what, inline. And then we can give it what, spacing. Okay, so we can give it a little bit spacing. So let's give it a margin. Okay, so we can give this one left margin of, let's say 10. Yeah, or let's say 15. Yeah, so that it wouldn't be like too much close to each other. Okay, so basically we are good to go with this side. Now the same way with this one, let's click on update, guys. Let's click on update. The same one with this one. What we want to do is to bring this thing over here. Okay, so this is the time that we can either use two things. We can either use the plugin that we installed, or we can use a website. Okay, now the website that we are going to use is what we call the coin converter widget. Okay, so that is this website. Okay, so just type in this co-w.io. okay, co-w.io. okay, so .io, just type in this one. Okay, you see this beautiful website over here, which gives you a widget, cryptocurrency converter. Okay, widget. You can do all your settings over here, how you want it to be done. Okay, so for instance, this one gives us what, BTC USD, that is the initial start. Okay, and then also gives us what, all these things. Okay, so we're going to use this one to what, to design this website, this to get this code, so that we would integrate it in this place over here. So what we are going to do is I'm going to go to that website. Okay, and then what I will do is I will just design it the way I want it. So for instance, with the color, okay, I can choose my own customized color. Okay, so our color that we are using is this color, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick that color. Okay, that is it, this color. So I'm going to pick this color, come to that website, okay, and then input it over here. Okay, it's gonna give me this one. Okay, yeah, so I can decide to what, because this one is, I don't want the color to be what, to be the same, so I can decide to even, either make it darker or make it lighter. Okay, so as you can see over here, this one is a little bit lighter than this one. That's exactly what we want it to be. So we can, just decrease this color a little bit. Okay, yeah, and then pick this one over here. Okay, and then we can come over here. Where's the website? This one, yeah, and then input this one over here, or we can just use this one. Okay, let's click on OK over here. Now this is how it is going to be. Since we have what, we've decreased this this color, I think it's good to go. We can place this widget over here. Okay, so what we have is, and this is how it behaves. Now do you want a box shadow? You can what, say yes or no. Do you want what, the fiat symbol, that is the dollar symbol? Okay, you can say yes or no. Okay, so it depends on how you want it. And then do you want to use the live symbol too? You can say yes or no. So when you are done with it, all what you need to do is what, to click on agree over here, and this one will highlight for you. Okay, and then you can what, click on this one to copy it, and then you go over here, and then to be able to show it over here, we have to what, do certain things. Okay, so we have to go to this place, and then we can use what, HTML. Copy this one over here, and then bring it over here, and then paste your code in it. Just paste your code, the code that you copied in it. So guys, as you can see, it is shown over here. Okay, so then you have your what, your currency converter shown what, over here. Okay, yeah, so you can either decide to leave this one, or you can remove it from it. Okay, it depends on you. You can remove it from the code. Okay, it depends on you. If you want to remove it, you can just click over here where the href is, and then you can just remove it from it. Okay, up to the script, up to this place. Yeah, up to this place, you can just remove it from it. It depends on you, but I feel like you should leave it, so that at least they are providing you with what, you see, it is gone. Okay, they are providing you with what, with this widget. Okay, so if you give them a backlink, it's a good move. So I'm going to leave it over there. Okay, and this is nothing. I'm just going to give it over there, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click over here. I'm going to give it a little bit spacing. Okay, so I'll give it a margin. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give here 20, and over here to 20. Okay, or let's say I'll give here 40, and over here to 40. Okay, so that when I'm going to have some a little bit of spacing over here. Okay, just like this one over there. Okay, so I think everything is on course, and we are good to go. Another thing is, since we're going to make this header transparent, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it top margin, this header, this session a top margin. So I'll click over here on this side, a dot over here, and go to advanced, and then I'll give it a top margin of, let's say, 120. Oh, sorry, I'll give it a padding, rather a top margin of 120. Okay, yeah, so because we are going to have this one will push up. Okay, now when it pushes up, all these things will come, all these ones will be coming. Okay, so it needs to have a top margin. So I think this one is okay, we are good to go. Okay, so now that we have this one set up, now we can go to the next one, and the next side is this one. Okay, now we want to place this widget 2 over here. Okay, now to place the widget over here, we want to click on the plus sign over here, and then give it to a single session, or a single session structure. Okay, now we're going to click over here, and then go to advanced. Okay, and then give it to 90 up, 90 down. Okay, so give it 90 up, 90 down. That is what the session. Okay, now I still want to give it a background of white. Okay, so I'm gonna give it total background of white, so that it's going to match what. Let me undo it. Okay, I'll just see what it's gonna be. Okay, so now that we have it this way, what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna give it this. I'm gonna ignore it, and then put in the widget first before I move forward. Okay, so I'll click over here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to layout. Okay, and then I'll give my layout a width of, let's say, 800. Okay, a width of 800. Let me update this one, and then go back to the dashboard. Okay, and now let's go and bring a widget. Let's go and create a widget, and then bring it to the to insert it over here, so that we can be able to continue creating our website. So we want to create this graph widget. Okay, so that is what we want to create. So we have to make sure that we are able to create it, and then bring it, insert it over here where we want it. So we go to our website. So let's go to where. Okay guys, so we are using this one over here. Okay, so crypto widget. Okay, this first one, crypto widget. Okay, not this one, this first one, crypto widget. Okay, that is what we are using. Now we want to create, so when you click over there, just click on add new. Okay, so we want to create these are the widgets that we can create. Okay, we can create a ticker, we can create a table, we can create a card, we can create a label. Okay, so first let's create the ticker first. Okay, so let's create ticker. The ticker is the one that is what scrolling up over here. Okay, that is what we call the ticker. So that is what we are going to create. So let's create the ticker first. Okay, now you can select the currencies that you want, or you can choose the top 50 or the top 20. Okay, so I'm going to choose top 50. Okay, now I'll click over here to ignore this one. Now what I'm going to do is, it said pick the position. Now you can pick header, you can pick footer, you can pick anywhere, but the fact is, when I pick header, okay, what happens is it cover all my header. So it cover all this side, it's even covered this one. Okay, and I don't want it that one. Okay, I don't want it that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on anywhere. Okay, so that I can place it anywhere that I want. Okay, that's exactly what I want. So I'm going to click anywhere, and then yes, I want it 24-hour change. Okay, if you want to link to their website, you can click over here to link to their website. It depends on you, and then you can customize your widget. Okay, so custom text. So what do you want the text to, what text? So do you want it white? Yeah, I want it the text to be white, because it's going to be on a purple background, okay, and then the background color, and we're going to bring our what we're going to bring our color over there. So that is where we bring this our color, and then we come and paste it over here. So we're going to use this color, okay. Yeah, so now that we have it, what we have to do, all these ones are pro, okay, we're not going to do anything about it. All we have to do is what, to click on publish. Now at the moment you click on publish, you see it over here, okay, the preview will show. So let's look at how it looks like. If you don't want it, then we can change it, okay. Okay, so this is how it's going to behave. Okay, so as you can see, this is how it's going to behave. So the first 50 ones, okay, yeah, that is how it is. So I think it's okay, we are good to go. So this is the short code that we can use to place anywhere we want, okay. You can place it anywhere you want on the website. It depends on what, depends on you, okay. I'll show you where we're going to place it. Now the next one that we're going to, let's click on add new again, and then create another one. So we'll create table, we'll create card, and then we'll create what, label, okay. So the next one we're going to create is also what, let's say table, table 1. So table 1, so let's say 1. So we're gonna create table 1, so we're gonna create this one, okay. Now with this table also, because we just want just 10, okay, so let's just say first 10, okay, top 10, and then if you want to link to it, you can link to it, okay. So you can choose the background and the colors that you want. It depends on what, it depends on you, okay. So however you want it, you can choose it. To the background how you want it, and the text color how you want it, you can choose it the way you want it, okay. So but I'm going to leave it, and then click on update and see how it behaves before. If I want to edit it, I'll edit it. If you have also custom CSS too, you can apply it to it. So guys, as you can see, this is the table. This is how it shows, okay. This is how the table is showing, okay. Now because it is small over here, you don't see the graph, but when I click on this one, the graph shows, okay. That's how it's going to show on a mobile, okay. So because it is small, you don't see it. So now I can decide to customize it, okay. So I can give it a background color of our color, this color, okay. And then let me see how it behaves. Yeah, so guys, this is how it behaves, okay. So then I can give it what, the text color of white, because it is telling me that the background color is just the top one, okay. Yeah, so then I'll give it to the text color of what, of white. Okay, so this is how it also behaves. So when we can copy this one, we can copy this one over here, we can copy this one, and then go to our website and place it over here, okay. So with this one, we're going to use a short code, okay. So we search for short code, and drag the short code over here. Now that you have it dragged over there, just paste in the short code, and as you can see, you have your short code displayed over here. So we can update it, and then we can take a look at how it looks like. So let's preview it and see how it looks like. So this is how it looks like, guys. Yeah, this is exactly how it looks like, okay. Yeah, this is how it looks like. So it is almost the same as what, as this one over here, almost the same as this one over here. So this is how it looks like, Okay, so we are almost there. We are good to go. But I want to, as you see, this one have what, more spacing. Okay, and that's exactly what we want. We want more spacing. Okay, so let me look at this one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to I'm going to go back to um, customize. Okay, and then check the color, the background color, because as I see over here, we have two different background colors over here. Okay, so this is the content color and this one is the background color. So I want to check it and see what it looks like. Yeah, so this is what the content color, and this is the background color. The content color, and this is the background color. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it the same so that there is no difference in it. Okay, so I want to decrease the opacity a little bit. Let's make this one pure white and see. Oh, okay, guys, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so I think this is okay. Yeah, this is okay. So let me publish it, and let me go back to this one. Okay, and let's try and preview again. Yes, as you can see, the color is now the same. Okay, yeah, we don't want a different color. Okay, so the color is now the same, and that is exactly what we want. Okay, so yes, now we are good to go. So now that we are good to go, the next one that we want is to give it a spacing. Okay, because as you see over here, it is just near it. Over here there is a lot of spacing over here. So let's give it top and down spacing. Okay, we give it a margin. So let's click over here and give it top margin of, let's say, 90. Okay, and then let's say we click this one, yeah, and give it 90. Yeah, very good. So 90 I think is okay. Now let's take a look at how it looks like. Yeah, I think this is okay. Okay, so this is quite okay. This is quite okay. So we are getting there, guys. We are getting there. So now that we have our second session done, the next session that we are going to do is what we're going to create is this one. Okay, this one over here. Okay, so with this one we have two columns. Okay, two different columns. So the two different columns, we're going to pick two column session structure over here, and then we also let me see how this one looks like. Okay, so two column structure, and then we will okay, so we'll give it a top padding. So we'll create this one. Okay, so we'll create this one over here. So let's go and then go back and then create our other so this one we are not going to use this widget to create it. Okay, we're going to use, but before we go, let's create this first. Okay, so we are not going to create anything over here again, but so it means that we are going to use the next one, which is this one, cryptocurrency plugin. Okay, that is what we are going to use. So hover on this one, okay, and then come to add new widget over here. Okay, so now that we have a new session to create a new widget, what we're going to do is, what is the widget that we are going to create? So we should think about it. What widget are we going to create? So we're going to create these are the widgets, the types of widgets we can create. We're going to create what we have: advanced table, simple list, ticker, that is the same thing as the first one, the multi-currency tab, the price label. So what we're going to create is what? The multi-currency tab, okay, because this one is what? A multi, where is it? This one is a multi-currency tab, okay, because if I click over here, it's going to change. If I click over here, it will change. If I click over here, it will change. If I click over here, the prices change, okay. So we're going to create a multi-currency what? Widget. So we click on what? Multi-currency tab over there, and so let's say multi-currency, okay, one, okay, and then you select what? The custom coins that you want. So maybe top 10 coins. So let me see this one. Is it top 10? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Yeah, so top 10 what? Coins. You can also choose what? Your own custom ones, okay. So if you want a custom list, you can just click over here and then you select the ones that you want by following this same what? Procedure over here. So you click over here, and then if it is Bitcoin, you choose Bitcoin. So you click on control, okay, click on control key. So you click on the control key and then select it, or on the same way you select a different one, the same way you select it, okay, just like that. But I'm going to use what? I'm going to use the top 10, okay. I'm going to do top 10, and then I want it to change 24 hours, okay. And then with the background color and the font color. So background color, how do you want it? Definitely the same as what? This color. So I'm going to pick this color over here, and I'll place the color code here, okay. I want it this color. Then the font color, how do you want it? I want it to be what? White, okay. So I can what? Click on publish to what? To publish it, and then the preview will come over here after you publish. So we take a look at it. So yeah guys, this is how it looks like, okay. This is exactly how it's going to what? It's going to look like. So you have all the amount over there. So if it is USD, if it is euro, great pounds, Australian dollars, Japanese yen, okay, all of them. So after that, we can copy this code, the code over here, and then go to Elementor page builder, and then we can just insert it over here the same way we did the first one. We just search for short code, okay, and then drag it in here, and then we can paste it over here. Don't worry about how it is showing over here. It is because of Elementor, that is why it is showing over here, okay. So the next one that we have is what? Is this cryptocurrency news, okay. So with this one, we are going to create this cryptocurrency news. So we also use the news over here, okay. So the Bitcoin news, this one, okay, the one that we installed. So you can just click on it, and then we will generate what? The Bitcoin news, okay. So click on what? Generate shortcode, and then just type in your title, the feed title, okay, and the keywords that you want. So I want Bitcoin. So with the keywords, I just want what? Bitcoin. So if you want different keywords, okay, what you can do is you just write the keyword, first keyword, and then you can just give it what? A space, and then use this sign, okay, and then type in what? Another keyword. So let's say I want crypto currency, okay. So just like that, okay. And then you can go ahead and then you set the number of what? Articles that you want to show. So if you want to show 10, it will show 10, okay, but I just want to show only one. And then you can show dates, you can show abstract, you can search the mode, okay. Is it default, headline, or full headline and full text, anyhow you want it. I want it default. And then a link mode, new tab. Okay, do you want it when somebody click it, does it have to go to a new tab? Yes, I want it to go to a new tab. And then it will give you this shortcode. So all what you need to do is just copy the shortcode, come to your this place, and then search for the shortcode again. Search for the shortcode again, and then click over here, and then paste it over here. Place the drag the shortcode over here. Okay, just drag the shortcode over here. Wait for it to load, and then you would insert your shortcode. Okay, now that we have it, you see it is shown over there. We can just update it. So now that we have it, what it does it well. Let's take a look at how it behaves over here. So guys, as you can see, we have it perfect. Okay, the same way as we have it over here. The same way. Okay, it is perfectly done. Okay, so now we are good to go, almost good to go. So what we have to do is, I said don't worry about this ones. Okay, what we have to do is we have to give this one a bottom margin. Okay, so with this session I want to give it a bottom margin, so I'll just go over here and then untick this one because I want to just give a bottom margin of 90. Okay, and then still update it, and then I'll go up, I'll scroll down. Okay, and then just pick another session again because we're going to design the next session, which is also this one. Okay, so with this one we have just one one column session over here, and then replace this things over here. Okay, so we are going to do it exactly like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to here, Elementor page, just take one column session, or I can decide to even take 3 column session of like this one over here, and then just adjust the certain things over here. Okay, but I don't want it that way. I'll still pick the one column session. So I'm going to pick one column session over here, and then I'll give it a width of 800. Okay, let me see this one. Okay, so I think 800 is okay. I'll give it a width of 800. Let me see how 800 will behave. I can't even see it. I'll give it a width of 800. If it doesn't match, I'll just adjust it. That's how I do it. Sometimes I adjust it the way I go. The design comes as I'm designing, so mostly I adjust it the way I go. So pardon me if I go on and off just like that. So the next one that we're going to do is to, as you can see, we have a text over here that says crypto converter. Okay, so we copy this text and then come over here. Now before we even go, we want to place this inner session in it. Okay, I want to place an inner session over here, and then what I'm going to do is I will delete one inner session. Okay, so I'll delete one column so that I will be just left with just one. Okay, yeah, very good. So now that I have this one, I'm going to click here and then drag my text outside the inner session. Okay, and then I'll paste in this one, currency converter over here, and then I'll this one over here. Okay, then I can decide to style it. Okay, so I'll just style it the way I want it. So first let me even adjust this. I style this session, this whole session. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a full width. Okay, or let me just bring it to the box so that I can give it this column, and then I will go to style over here, and then I'll pick a background color. Okay, now the same color for this side. Okay, so I'm going to go over here and then pick this color. I don't know why I forget colors. I don't really keep colors in my mind. I'll pick this color, okay, and then I'll scroll down, come to this section, and then give it the background color. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna give this one minimum height. Yeah, so I think the minimum height is okay. The 400, yeah, the 400 is okay because we can adjust it as we go. So now that we have this one, then we can we can style the text too. So we give it the white, and then we give it the text color of the font family of Spartan, the Spartan font family. Okay, so just like this one, and then we can even make it a little bit bold, like 48. Yeah, so we have the currency converter. Okay, and then we can write whatever that we are writing. Yeah, it is written, whatever that is written over there to over here. So I'll drag in a text widget underneath the the heading, and then I'll paste in the one that I copied. Okay, so I'll just paste it in over here, just like this one. Okay, I want it to be in the middle, so I'm going to style and then position it center, and then adjust the color to white, and then change the typography to Poppins, and then change the size to, let's say, 20. Yeah, so this is getting quite interesting. Now we have this one. Okay, so this one is what we'll place our our how do you call it, our widget in it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we will click over here. Okay, we'll click over here, and then give this one also a background color. We'll give this one also a background color of almost the same as this one. Let me check. Okay, so we'll give it more like deeper color. Okay, so more like deeper color. Oh, so what we forgot is this one is also a gradient color. So the color is not just this one, but it is what the gradient one. Okay, so we're gonna pick this gradient, and then we change this one to this place. Yeah, okay, and then we bring this one to 210, and then we push this one. Okay, so this one will be here, this one should be this. Oh, if I forgot, instead of this one I have to position this one over here rather, and then give this one yeah, rather. Yeah. Okay, and then I can change the location. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'll increase this one to, let's say, 500. Yeah, and then I'll come to style over here of the session. Okay, remember we are styling the session, and then scroll down towards shape divider. Okay, and then the bottom we want to change it to what? Change it to tilt. Remember, it is what? Tilt. Okay, so guys, as you can see, but that is not how we want it, because it goes this way rather. Okay, and then we will flip it. Okay, so we want it this way rather. Okay, so now we can place our widget over here. So let's go and pick the same widget, this same widget over here, this same widget. Let's copy this text, this code, Okay, we're gonna copy this code, come down over here. Okay, or we can just click over here and then copy this one, copy it, come down over here. Okay, and then paste it in the session, or the the inner session. Okay, just paste it. Yeah, so we have what? We have our widget over here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to give it what? Some paddings. Okay, so we're going to go to advanced, click on the inner session, go to advanced. Okay, and then give it what? All round padding of, let's say, 50. Yeah, okay, so now that you've given it all round padding of 50, now what we want to do is we want to the inner section, give it a color. Okay, a color, because if you look at over here, the inner section have a color. Okay, so it is the inner section placed in the widget is placed in the inner section. If you can see it well, the widget is placed in the inner section. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to give the inner section also what? The same color as the widget. Okay, we're going to give it the same color as the widget. So what we will do is click over here. Let's take a look at how the inner section, the color. Okay, so we're going to pick this one. Okay, so you copy it. Okay, and then we come over here, click on the inner section over here. Okay, just click on it and then go to style. Okay, and then classic, and then choose the color, and then paste the color in the color picker. Okay, just place the code over there, and as you can see, you have the same color over here. Now that we have the same color, we want to give it what? Border radius. Okay, so we're gonna give a border radius of, let's say, 20, or let's say 50. Okay, so we have a border radius of what? Of 50. So we are getting there. Okay guys, we are getting there. Okay, so but we want this one to come a little bit down small. So let's go to advanced over here, and then we're gonna give a top margin of, let's say, 30, or let's say 40. Okay, yeah, so we have what? A top margin of what? 40. Yeah, okay, very good. And then with this one also, we want to give a top margin. Let's go to advanced, and then we'll give what? A top margin of also, not even a top margin, but a padding. Yeah, top padding of, let's say, 40. Yeah, very good. So we give it a top padding of 40. So let's look at how it looks like. Okay, it is sounding, it's looking good, but it looks a little bit bigger. Okay, so let's just reduce the sizes a little bit. Okay, so let's go over here to this one, and then reduce this size. Instead of 48, let's make it 40. And then with this one, also reduce the text size. Okay, so instead of 20, let's make it 18. Okay, and then over here, what we can do is we can also we can also give it around, let's say, a padding of 20. Yeah, around pad. Okay guys, so we give it what all round padding of what? 20, and I think it's okay. Now with this one, I want us to reduce the size of this one a little bit. Okay, so let's go to the style over here, and then let's change the location. Yeah, let's change the location. So let's, instead of this place, let's drag the location a little bit. So let's say, okay, so this one is what, it's quite okay. And let's see how it's behaving. Yeah, I think this one is okay. Yeah, it looks quite okay. So it doesn't really looks exactly as this one. Okay, but this one, you see there is a shadow over here. So to remove the shadow, all what we have to do is what, we have to change the code. Okay, so let's go back to this website. Okay, and then instead of the box shadow, let's say we don't want box shadow. Okay, and then let's copy this code and then replace it with this code rather. Okay, and then realize that the shadow will be what, will be gone. Yeah, so as you can see, you can't see any shadow over there, and I think this is quite okay, more than the first one. Okay, so let's also click over here. Okay, and then instead of the 50 all around, let's give it bottom 50, top 50, but the left, let's give it the left, let's say 0, and the right also 0. Okay, and let's see how it also behaves. Yeah, so I think this one is also what, pretty good. Okay, yeah, this one is also pretty good. And now we can give here and give here. Yeah, so now we are good to go. So we can this place. Okay, what we can do is just click on this place, click on this one, go to advanced. Okay, so this is the edit session. Okay, go to the advanced and then give it padding. Okay, so give it an all-round padding of 50. Okay, very good. So now that we have all-round padding of 50, yes, so as you can see, everything looks what, looks okay now. Okay, everything looks a bit okay now. So we are good to go. So people can come over here and then just change every coin that the person wants to exchange. Okay, so that is it. So let's click on update, refresh it, and see how it looks like. Okay, so we can also give this place a bottom margin. Okay, so let's give this one a bottom margin. Click over here, give it a bottom margin, go to advanced. The session, we are giving the session a bottom margin of 90. Okay, let's give it a bottom margin of 90. Okay, so we are good to go. Okay, so guys, we are done with this session. Let's go to the next. So we are done with this session. Let's go to the next session. The next session is basically these two these two things over here. So we have the simple list with a button over here, and then we also have what, this picture over here. So what we're going to do is what, we go over here and then click over here to create two column session over here. Okay, and then one with a simple list. So with a simple list, let's go back to our dashboard. Okay, and then go over here and then click on add new widget. So we are going to create a new widget that we are able to have a shortcode so that we can be able to use it. Okay, so what we do is we say simple list. Okay, so over here we choose simple list over here. Okay, and then you can select your own custom, but we want what, the top 10. Okay, so let me look at it. Is it top 10 or top 5? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So top 10. Okay, so let's pick the top 10, and then we give it the same background as what, as our background color. Okay, as our background color over here. Oh, it did not pick. Yeah, as this color. So we're gonna give it the same background color as this one. Yeah, very good. And then the font color should be white. Okay, so now that we have it set, let's click on publish. Okay, so we have our simple list over here. Okay, so we can copy the shortcode, this one. Just click on it, copy it, go to your page builder. Okay, click over here, and then search for short code. So you have short code, drag it in it, and then paste in your, when it finish loading, I don't know why it keeps slow. Let me drag the short code and see why is it glitching. Okay, so I can paste in the short code over here, and it's supposed to generate the short code for me. Let's forget about how it looks over here. Okay, let's forget about how it looks. Now let's update it. Okay, so when we update it and we go to the front end to see, let's go to the front end to see how it looks. Okay, so that's how it is. Now guys, as you can see, we forgot one thing. Okay, what we forgot was this thing have a background. If you can see, it have a background. Okay, and that is exactly what we forgot to do. So what we are going to do is we're going to pick this one, okay, and give it a background. Okay, so we'll give this one, let's give it a top margin of 9. Oh, top margin of 90. Yeah, and then go to style over here, and then I'm gonna give it, a gradient background. Okay, so we have two colors, so we give the top one, gonna select this one and give it this gradient color over here. Yeah, and then with this one we're gonna give it white. Okay, so something like this. Okay, and then let's choose how it's supposed to behave. So this one is white. Yeah, and this one, we want it to be a little bit transparent. Okay, so let's refresh it, let's update it and go to the front page to see if the gradient color, yeah, so as you can see, we have the color over here, which is working perfectly. Yeah, very good. So our colors are working perfectly. We are almost good to go. So with this one also, let's take a look at how this one also behaves. Okay, so with this one also, we have what, we have a picture over here. Okay, so before we go, I want to click over here, remove this one so that I can be able to insert the picture the way I want it. Okay, so I'll click over here and then drag in, I can decide to drag in a picture just like this one over here. Okay, click over here and then use this picture, this one over here. Okay, or I can decide to delete it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the picture in the background. Okay, so I'll go to style, get this one, choose an image. I'm going to choose this image, and I'll maybe just go over here. I can adjust anything that I want to adjust over here. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it center. I'm going to do it no repeat. Okay, so I'll just remove the picture because I don't think it will work. So what I'll use it, I'll use this one rather. Okay, I use this one rather. And then I don't know why there's a glitch in this one, but yeah, and then make it this way, and then maybe change this one to what, or even this way. Okay, and let me go over here and see if I can increase the size to the way I want it. So let's say I want it this way. Okay, and then now I can put my code in here so that even if you mess up, I don't really care about it. Now let me update it, and I'll apply it also. Let me take a look at how it looks on the front end. Okay guys, so this is how it looks on the front end. Okay, which is not really bad. So what we're going to do is we have to make sure that they are all in the same line. Okay, so let's click on this, and then with a vertical alignment, let's put it in the middle. Okay, yeah, just put it in the middle. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a button. Okay, because we have a button over there, so I'm going to bring this button underneath this one. I'm going to bring this button underneath this one. Okay, very good. And I'll position it in the middle. Okay, and then let's see what is written on the button over here. Enter the coin market. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write enter coin market. Okay, so now we can what, let me see. Okay, so now we can style it the way we want it. So let's go ahead to style it. So click on style, click on and choose your color. Choose the color that you want. Okay, and then give it a border radius of 50. Okay, now we can increase the typography. Let's change the typography to Poppins, and change the font to 18, or let's say 20. I want it to be a little big. Okay, so I think this is okay. Yeah, and then let's update it. Okay, so now that we have it this way, let's take a look at how it looks like. So now I think now is the right time for us to change the picture Yeah, I want to put the picture over here and see how it looks like. I don't want to change it right now, but I want to put it over here and see how it looks like. Yeah, very good. So I think I can remove this one. Let me remove this one here and make it so that it will be even. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click over here, and then I'm going to go center, no repeat, and then make it to a cover. Yeah, so that we're going to have something like this one. Okay, just like that. Okay, so I think this one is also good to go. Okay, we can just update it over here. Okay, so our next one is the last session, which is this one. Okay, with this call to action button over here. So we are going to, so before that, let's click over here and then give it a bottom margin of 90. Okay, and then click over here and then choose this choose this single column session and then give it a width of 800, and then let's try to style it. So we're gonna go, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to minimum height. Okay, and then we'll bring in a text widget. So bring in a text widget, heading widget, sorry, and then also bring in a text widget, and and then the last one we're gonna do is we bring in a button widget. So we'll bring in this button over here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to pick this color. I'm gonna pick this color. Okay, so let's pick this color code over here, and then bring it over here. Now we style the the session. Okay, so go to classic and then choose the color as the one that we picked, this one over here. Okay, now let's look at how this one looks like. Okay, so this one says ready ready to stay ahead. So let's say the same thing over here. So ready to stay ahead. Are you ready to stay ahead in the competition? Let's put it in the middle. Yeah, and then what we're going to do is we're going to change it to our nice color. Yeah, this one. Okay, and then we change the font to Poppins. Change the font to Poppins. Oh, change the font to Poppins and change the size to 15. 15 is too small, so change it to 18. Okay, let's say 20. Okay, so 20 is what is okay. Now let's go to the next one. The next one says join millions of people around the world making cash. So we'll undo this one and then still bring in a heading widget because it's a heading, and then paste this one here, and then delete this one. Okay, so now that we have this one set, let's style this one. So let's put it in the middle and then go to style, change this one to white, the color to white, and then and then change the typography to the same Poppins. Okay, so we're gonna make it Poppins, and then increase the size a little bit, so like let's say 40. Yeah, I think 40 is what 40 is okay. Now let's go to this one also, put it in the middle. Okay, and then this one says what, buy and sell cryptocurrency. So we're gonna say buy and sell cryptocurrency. Okay, so now that we have it set, now let's take a look at how this one also have what, an icon. So we have an icon over here. Now we're gonna give it to it arrow, the arrow icon. It is this one. You place it over here. It is after, so you choose after position, icon position after, and then let's give it a little bit spacing. Okay, very good. And then let me look at this one. Okay, so the same way, let's go to this one. Okay, let's click over here and go to advanced, and then give it, a top and down pattern. So let's say top 10, bottom 30. Yeah, okay. And then this one also, let's give it also a pattern of top 50. Yeah, very good. And then now let me ignore this one as a pattern, and then I'll use this one rather. I'll go to advanced, and then I'll give it top 50, bottom 50. Okay, so then I'll have to style this one, this button. Okay, because if you see, this one have a gradient color. Okay, it's having a gradient color, and then when you hover on it, what happens? Yeah, so we're going to change all those things. So let's go to style over here, go to style, and then with the background type, we're going to give it gradient. Okay, and then we'll give here this color, this one. Okay, and then maintain this one over here, but we want to change the location. So let's make this one also 210, or let's say 10. Let me see. Yeah, so let's say 10, or let's say 50. Okay, so 50 is okay. Yeah, and then with the border radius, we're gonna give it 50. Yeah, very good. Now we want, when we hover on it, the color stays the same. You see, if you look over here, we hover on it, the color stays the same. So when we hover on it, we want the color to be the same. So the text color should be white, and the hover text color too should be what? Should be white. Yeah, so just like that. But when we hover on it, we want it to what? To make some action. Okay, so just like this one, what does it do? It pops. Okay, so we're going to advanced setting over here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to change the motion effect over here. Okay, so click on motion effect, no motion effect. Let me see. Is it motion effect? No motion effect. Let me go to style. It's supposed to be hover effect. Okay, it's supposed to be hover effect. Yeah, hover animation. Yeah, very good. So it is on style. Okay, over here, hover animation. So make sure that, let's check this one. Okay, not this one. It's supposed to be Bob. Yeah, Bob. Yeah, so as you can see here, when you hover on it, it's supposed to be doing this way. Okay, exactly what we want. So just click on update to have it done. So we have our home page almost set up. Okay, so as you can see, our home page is what is set up. It's done. We have it the way we want it. Our home page is done, correctly done. We have it the way we want it. Now what we have to do is just create the other pages, and those other pages will be linked together to the home page. Okay, so before I end this part of this tutorial, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create now I'm not going to create it. I think I'll end it over here because the tutorial is getting long. Let me check. Yeah, it's almost 2 hours now. Okay, because I designed everything step by step. Okay, I didn't get any starter template to look up on it, but I designed everything from scratch. So what I'm going to do is it's almost 2 hours now, and it's 2 hours gone. Okay, so we're going to end this part over here. Now the next part that we're going to do, we're going to design the header, we're going to design the footer, we're going to design insert all the other other parts of the website, the other pages of the website. That is the part 2 of this website design, cryptocurrency website design. Now the part 2, we are going to talk about the market, and I also talk about how you can be able to design your how you can be able to get affiliate links for your website. Okay, so that when somebody wants to come here and then want to buy something, the person can be able to buy it through your affiliate link. Okay, we're going to talk about that one, and then also integrate currency converter and all the other things into the website, just like the other website we are looking on. Okay, so I hope this tutorial keeps you on your toes, and then in the part 2 we are going to talk about all those things. So see you in the part 2, and please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Okay, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Let's meet at the other side. See you in the part 2.